Good day to everyone. We are going to practice plotting points so that we can find the slope of the line. I'm going to review some things. First, when you are plotting points, I want you to notice that over here, those are parentheses. So parentheses are plotting points. Slope is a fraction, and that is the y over the x. So it's a little bit backwards. So that's what we've done over here is I put them in parentheses. So what you're going to have to do is drag these. So I'm dragging this point to the point 2, 2. So 2, 2 would be right here. The next one, I'm traveling along my x coordinate to 4 and along my y coordinate to 4. So see how they match right there? 6, 6. 6 along my x. That didn't look right. Hold on. 6. Oh, 6 is here. 6 along my x. Let me verify it. 6 and 6. Okay. 8 is here. 8 is there. And 10, 10 would be up there. So the second thing I want you to do is drag the line to cross all the points. So I'm going to take this line over here. I'm going to attempt to match that angle as best I can. Not perfect. Let's try to get it a little better. Extend that line all the way across. And we have done our, what's this called? So now we're going to figure out the slope of this line. I should have given you more points, but it looks like I didn't. So I'm going to have to go back and add some for you guys. But what I'm going to do is try to find where it crosses all these little corners. So I'm noticing that my theory is it might be 1 over 1, but let's check it. So my rise over my run, well, it rose 2 and it ran 2. So that would make the slope 2 over 2, which does simplify to be 1 over 1. So my slope of this line is 1. You will type 1 down here. You can even type 1 over 1 so that you make sure that you know. If you put 2 over 2, that's acceptable now, but you need to know the difference. Let's see if I can change this up a little bit so that you have some points. I'm going to make some little black dots for you guys to drag to see where they cross. Okay, so you'll see that I put a couple of little dots down here for you guys to use like when I colored my in. So I'll show you on the next one so that you see what I'm talking about. So when we go into this one, we're going to do the same thing. Plotting points are in the parentheses. Plotting points, parentheses. The slope is the opposite. Okay, so I'm going to plot the point 1 along my x. -2 is down. 2, -4. So I'm going 2 along my x and down 4. Perfect. 3, -6. So 1, 2, 3, down 6. Perfect. 4 along the x and down 8, -8. It's right there. And then 5, 10. 5, -10. So 5 all the way down. I'm going to drag this line to cross all the points. Try to angle it as best as I can. It's not perfect. We're going to see how I did. I didn't do so well. So let's see if I can fix it. Yep, I can fix it. What I find is if I put my end point somewhere, that's awful. But it's close enough. These points right here tell me you understand. But then you could drag these little black points to make sure that they're all crossing at those corners. So they should. Now my line is not perfect. But if I continued my slope, that is where they should be. Yeah, my line is not good. But that's how these work. You have to look at it a little differently when you have a table. The first one is your x that goes back and forth. Your y is the second one, and it goes up and down. We're going to continue to practice with this, and you're going to see it next year in the 8th grade as well. So it's not a bad thing to review and feel pretty confident with. If you can plot points and you can count along a line, you can figure out the answers to all of these.